Heir of
Trying to add some fire to it. Over here looking like Geneva. Yeah, I am out and about. It's a beautiful day. I just had to share this with you guys. My tuna fish connoisseurs, you know, you get tired of that little bitty snack pack, that little bitty tuna can. I just came up with the most awesome idea ever. You talking about more tuna than ever? Because I'm a foodie, greedy. So, French onion dip. Get you a pouch of tuna fish. I don't want to pull it back out because I ain't trying to waste no juice, no there. A little pouch of the tuna fish. Put it in your French onion dip. Or if you got ranch, whatever dip you got that you like. I don't think nobody rocking with no nacho cheese and tuna. But, mix the French onion with the tuna fish, and voila, you got tuna fish on the go. A hustler, H-E-R meal. Hey, Heir of Goddess tribal folk, this is Aisha in the building today, anticipating a client to come in. I didn't want to see her because walk-in and appointments is two different procedures. Usually with an appointment, there is a deposit required because you're wanting to come in at a confirmed time. And just so you keep that time and don't renege, a deposit is required. However, I did let her know I was going to be at the shop and she's welcome to walk in. But at first it was a little friction, but I know being tit for tat don't solve anything. And yeah, so I let her know that I am up here, you guys. Y'all see my lovely blue azul ensemble today. Yes, I am looking like a Cubiana senorita. Y'all, on Facebook, I got some people over there like just going in. Like, they just really just going in. Cause I said about Pastor Jamal Bryant. Well, he over there at New Birth Church. I only been there maybe once. Yeah, once. But he is saying some very political things on a Sunday. Which church should be on a Saturday, maybe, not a Sunday. Sunday, you should be relaxing, getting yourself ready for the beginning of the week. But anyway, I didn't have anything negative to really say about what he was saying. He did have some valid points, just like I had mine. However, I got a stream of people trying to go in that's supposed to be saved and Christians. Y'all never fail to make me laugh. Going in on me because of what I said. And I actually got a podcast about how pastors should be more of a catalyst or advocate in a community, and one responder's gonna tell me that, oh, they can't be a non-profit. I mean, they can't be they can't have profitable business because it's a non-profit structure. Okay, it's more than one way to skin a cat. Yeah, and the left hand don't have to know what the right hand doing for the righteousness of the people. I think people choose what they want to do and let the rules serve when needed to not do such things that should be done, especially when it comes to social accountability for the community or the real people. That's what I say. Do this look better to the side? Yeah, it do. Lord, give me some more hangers on. But anywho, yeah, they just going in. It's on Facebook. I might be able to link where you guys can go in and check. But I've been told that I'm literally spitting on Martin Luther King and Al Sharpton by this lady. And I'm like, why would you accuse me of something like that? I have an opinion just like you guys have an opinion. I wouldn't dare strip your valuableness as a human or spirit just because I may not agree with something you believe in or think. But this is happening to me from the Christian folk. Oh, I'm uneducated, I'm generally speaking, so what I say don't even have no validation. Last time I checked, whether I went or finished school or not, I am a born creator of the Most High, which you got to go to training for 4 years. Spiritually transferred, converted, and explained. I can definitely comprehend in 4 seconds, ma'am. Yeah. But anyway, it never fails to conclude that it's still some irregular folk. Maybe they irregular. Some regular folk hiding under the sheep wool, or when they really wolves hiding under the sheep wolves, or irregular spirits hiding under the spirit. Like, how can I say this? But anyway, I even spoke on homosexuality. It's still creeping in the walls of the church. Oh, you were speaking good until you said something about that. Again, this is my opinion. I can express my opinion. What's wrong with that? I don't have a problem with homosexuality. Only when it's being abused and misused. You got a lot of brothers and sisters that's not really gay or in love gay, and I don't like that. It's more peer pressure, wanting to belong to something, or surrendering because they don't fit in. Probably I'm seeing a lot more of that. I'm seeing a lot of gay for the pay. And in all honesty, if you truly trying to align with the spirit, you may feel like you're lusting for another, lusting for the same sex person. But again, I feel that's greed. I feel that's something through disciplinary spiritual development you can seize. But when you want to say, oh, God know my heart, and you do it anyway, I think that's a form of greed. You could feel a certain way but not act upon it. Not saying I'm no saint. I'm just saying it's too many. Take me back to the, what's his name, Luther Vandross days. You assume you thought you knew, but you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Most people probably rather for them to just be out. It's a lot of them out, and they out for no reason, and they using it as a void to cover up failures in their personal lives. And I think that is a very, very, very dysfunction of a malfunction. Get it? But anyway, I can identify real love when I see it and feel it. It don't matter if it is heterosexual. I can realize and know this is the makeup of this person. This is genuinely how they are. And I could discern when this person just can't pull the type of dude they want. This person can't get the type of female attention that they want. So they surrender and become gay. I can recognize all of these avenues. So when I talk, people take it into their context and try to put words in my mouth. And definitely speaking on the Martin Luther King had a dream to go with white people, go to school with white people. That's not everybody's dream, but he had the cajones to have a dream and chase after it. Me, as a spiritual person, I say he should have built the school and offered for white people to attend if they wanted to come to school with us. That's what I'm saying. I'm not spending on Al Sharpton or MLK. The things that they have conquered are very well appreciated, but everybody's dream is not the next person's dreams. And I think we have to realize that, you know, a lot of things that we tend to think and believe, of course we're naturally going to take up for those things, but I will never be the one to disvalidate someone's thoughts, whether they attended school or not. Whether I agree or not, I would not disvalidate that person as a human or a spirit, because I'm spirit light, not whole human. But I wouldn't disvalue that person input on what they feel, how they feel, no matter if I think it's wrong or if it is wrong. But this day and age, if you look at yin and yang, it's a person, place, thing, a time for different situations. It's a time when it's negative, it's a time when it's positive, it's a time when a certain situation is right, it's a time when a certain situation is wrong. It's just a lot of things are subject to discretion and what's really going on. But every time I engage in with politics and religion, it never fails that this is what really wholeheartedly make this person is not their own person without these things in place. They kind of like the person who looking up to the sky instead of looking right in their eyes and know that's where God dwells. God has never died. He's not to come back because he's never left. When you look at yourself, you looking at it, you looking at the omnipotent source. That's what I'm saying. But you know, some people gotta have something they gotta believe in outside. Yes, he is a great source. I believe in the Almighty Most High God. Yes, but he gives you grace. He lets you do what it is you feel you want to do with his grace and omnipotence. And unfortunately, whether it's good or bad, you carry the cross of the consequence of what you choose to do with God's grace and omnipotent power. If it wasn't so, we wouldn't be going through the things that we are now. That's why people like, why do God sit up and let this happen, let that happen? Because he has no favor. Whatever you choose to do with his grace and source, he's going to be there for you. It's going to be there for you. And whatever the consequences behind it, it's on you. But he's so perfect. It's so perfect, this source. It's going to weave out the things that's for the best. Even when you fall off, good and the bad go together for the best. And it's going to get to the state of naturalism where things should be for its balance. That's what I believe. That's what it is. It ain't about being a saint, because if a lot of you took a saint test, y'all will fall. Y'all will fail real quick. But anyway, I may be able to post the link so you guys can check that out, but they chewing off my head and I'm steady laughing because I wouldn't even want to believe a Christian talk and act like that, hit below the belt, but they are human. Like, this is what humans do. Christians, no, spiritual people shouldn't, behave like that. I wouldn't want to take anything from you just because you disagree from me. And when you choose to seek negativity in what somebody says instead of trying to understand where they're coming from, that doesn't mean you're making it right or wrong, but you're trying to engage in the value of this person creation from their mentality. And if it is wrong, you come with the facts, you come with the light to help convert them to what's need to be, to share, the light-mindedness of people. But to bash and name call I think that's reflecting who you are, your inner self, and that's when the ego again rears its ugly head behind religion. But you guys gotta check this out. I'm just laughing, like really laughing, and history. I do want to study more history because I hear my light. I call white folks my light brothers and sisters. They've been hinting at like they like to study history. I should be studying history. Yeah, I should. But I know in spirit, whether you read that Bible or not, when you in spirit, the truth is going to be downloaded. It's going to be placed where you can speak and talk as if you did read the Bible. You're going to speak and talk in ways because ain't nothing new under the sun. You're going to show where it took place way back in history. So either or, I think it's enlightening to be able to read about such things, but we do have people that distort information, twist information. So that's why I solely like to depend on living word. God ain't dead. God ain't on no cross. Right here in your DNA, where he belongs, resides. It's just you can choose, how you want to go about what you've been gifted, whether you're a bad person or a good person. Yeah. But anyway, you guys, it is Tuesday. Happy Taco Day. If you're going to celebrate, eat some tacos today on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. Yeah. And I'm up here at the shop. I don't have a lot planned. All I do is mostly work. My hard-headed self just trying to figure some things out. And when I say hard-head, baby, it's not in a bad way. I just like to live how I like to live. And it's definitely not a uniform situation. But I know work is inevitable. You have to get it in to be able to have things. Yeah. You do. You have to. So I probably just be working. But if I could fit in some time to do some extra, I may. But other than that, my life is just boring. It ain't that boring. It's very peaceful. If I must conclude, it's very peaceful. And that was mainly my goal, is having a peaceful life, no matter what that looks like. Because sometimes a spiritual life is not going to look that glamorous at all. So that's why you have to be truthful to yourself, what you want to walk away with in this realm. Honestly, you have to be truthful with yourself. Just got to my spot, wind it down. I'm about to cook me some pasta. Put some cracked pepper, tuna, tomato in there with a red vinaigrette creamy base. And that's what I'm about to eat. I need to lay off this starch. Even though it's egg noodle, it's still starch. And I'm having me a little nightcap, little drinky drink. I wanted to watch Genius. Who's been watching Genius? Who's been watching Genius? Aretha Franklin thing by National Geographic. I have been watching that. It's pretty good as well. I really don't feel like watching no TV. I think I'm just gonna stay in silent. And I'm kind of just working on some content, some material. Today was a transitional day, you guys. Um, I've already had been looking at another suite to work in, but it was just so hard of a decision to make. Ever since I got my vehicle, I've moved, like the bills are piling. So I did neglect, I be one Honda, I neglect my bill ran up a little bit, but it wasn't that I can't handle, but I wasn't just really gonna pressure myself. But anyway, I'm like, I'm finna be adios anyway, because when I went to like a little spot over here on this side, a lot of women were saying that stylists are needed in this area, so I'm going to try at it. I don't want to say try at it. Try at it. I'm going to do it. Do it, do it, do it. I'm going to do it. So, yeah, today was a transition. I actually packed up my stuff. And the owner has really been so good to me. You guys, if you're looking for a nice, quaint spot to work that's very low-key, down to earth, please go to 718 Beauty Lounge. Sean, a.k.a. Miss Pooh, is like the best. You know, go over there with your best foot forward. Like, she got your back. She's real, very down to earth and humble. Kashana is over there. Maisha's still over there. So, you guys, if you're in the Atlanta, East Atlanta area, definitely go check them out. Like, it was such a hard decision. I did not want to move. But when it's time to move, it's time to move. And my wind is blowing in this west direction over here in Marietta. So, Marietta, here I come. Yes, here I come. What can I say? Hey, my tribal folk. Heir Of Goddess tribal folk. It's been a long day. I am winding down. Winding down. But I just want to share these. And the main reason why I posted what I posted in my story, if the money ain't piling up, what is she doing? Money come, money go, just like that evaporation. But I don't like to talk about those things, because that's what poor minds talk about. But anyway, I had an associate gents, homeboy type, I don't even know what to call it, but somebody I need to really just kick to the curb. Like, some people you just can't help, some people you just don't need to be around, and some people just, you could be around them for a second to that city, you gotta push them on. But anyway, he had the audacity to say to me, you need to go on and get a job and stop just wanna make content, post like you got something going on. Skirt. Reverse. I want to skip over them, but I'm not gonna skip. I'm gonna reverse and put a draw 4 on him, because one, ain't nobody pretending. Two, I show my good times. I show my bad times. 3, I'm posting some content because somebody may be going through what I'm going through. Somebody may relate. And I would love to be able to get monetized. And 4, nigga, how dare you? Like, seriously, even say something like that. If y'all knew him, I already told him. I said, with the people even on my timeline, if they even knew of you, they'll be upset with me. But anyway, I just had to share that. Drop 4 on him, like, skirt, reverse. But it's okay. You know, a lot of people think I just post to look like I'm doing something. Like, this is what I'm for real like doing, whether it's good, bad, high, low, content, just spiraling in a circle, like spinning my wheels ain't going nowhere. But this is what's really going on with me, and I'm sharing it. And I don't know how somebody would contemplate that to be fake or say that's fake. This is what I'm doing. Duh.